I will have to admit, it was tempting to make the shapeshifter a vampire.
Because then he would have what we need.
I got to admit, I am pleased, I would say, that we actually managed in the end to acquire more than the listed payment for, Karina, although it took us 2 sessions to get it. If only because, there's so much fear and concern about, Aaron was talking about in the IM chat, oh, the Johnson's gonna turn on us, we'll never see any of those dimes, we'll spend the next 9 chapters hunting down this son of a bitch. I'm like, no!
Well, to be fair, he was going to short us, and we did have to reclaim her.
He did genuinely intend to pay you back. He just didn't have the money.
And I'll tell you right now, he only shorted us by about 20%. I mean, yeah, he shorted us, but I was thinking it'd be more like he just come with the original 20,000.
I gotta say, if he had tried to short us, and he didn't show up with protection, like he apparently had none whenever the shapeshifter punched him in the face, first off, he would have been told he's not getting the girl until he shows up with the agreed-upon payment, or else that will reflect poorly upon his reputation, and if he tries to forcibly take her from us, I'm going to fuck with his head.
Yeah, see, so this way everything worked out so much better for everybody. The people that needed bullets to the head got them, and most of the people that didn't get bullets to the head didn't deserve it, right? That's how I'm going with it.
I did like how his demeanor changed whenever I brought up that fact, like, so really with that 1 crit stick you weren't intending to pay us the full amount anyway, and he's like, but it's all I had? And I'm like, By the way, that video is uploaded. At least one person commented on the fact that I did roll 13 dice for negotiation. 13 hits. It happened. It's documented.
Yeah, that was... He promised more than he could possibly hope to pay because you rolled so high. That's what I'm going with.
So, I wonder what the sort of, like, intended effect that you initially thought of was going to be in this situation then. Was he just still not going to have enough money anyway? Or what was going to happen in that situation?
Well, originally I intended you to get up to about 60 at the max. Probably less than that, though, with negotiation, and then you rolled 13 dice, and I had to say something. And then I decided, hey, he can, intend to do something and not be able to.
I mean, I just want to state, I obviously don't expect that to be able to work on everyone. There's obviously people who, you could try to negotiate as much as you want with them who are dead set on their price values because they know the prices. But I figured, and I was going with my angle as I mentioned, I just figured he's so desperate for this. It's obviously that he really needs this really bad for whatever reason, so I figured I'd be able to push him using that angle. I'm not going to try if I ever roll 13 hits again, like, we deserve to get paid 50,000 more, do you?
Yeah, there are some people where it will just be, they'll tell you what they're going to pay you, and that's it. End of conversation. You don't even get to roll. There are some people like him where he tells you what he wants to pay you, he'll try to lowball you, you'll roll 13 hits, and he'll, try to sell you his spleen in addition. Or, just give it to you for free.
I hope that using the sterilize spell also helped to build up some goodwill too, to try to erase any sort of bodily fluids or evidence he left behind.
A bit. I did have that in the back of my mind, but it wasn't something I could I don't know. It's hard to figure out how much that's worth to someone.
He wasn't even asking for any sort of money or value from it as a cleaner. He was just offering it, you know. Obviously, you know, the Johnson really fucking needed it. He needed some help from someone.
Yes, he really needed help.
So it's not a bad thing to do little favors or give little gifts to influential people like Mr. Johnson. You know, on the off chance if they're ever thinking about a job in the future, they'll have you in the back of their mind. Other than that, though, I think that's just about it. That's all I have to point out. I hope Vice really does send us those stacks, those digital recordings of nothing but bodies of those racist human bastards.
Oh yeah, Coyote wants to put it to a soundtrack.
So a hip pad bracing system is basically a pad on the hip along with a shoulder sling, right?
Yeah, it's essentially the gun's designed to be shot from the hip, and there's a pad where it presses against your hip to do so.
Okay.
There's probably a handle at the front so that you're not, you know, just pointed into the ground, but it doesn't count as a foregrip.
Right.
I think at this point, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. I'll still be on Skype, and I'll still be thinking about this stuff, but I stay away from running my air conditioner while doing recording stuff, as well as just doing tabletop, so I don't carry it so much every time I talk. And I would like to run my air conditioner now regularly.
Well, then you go.
Sounds like a plan.
I might not leave here. I'll just stop the recording. When I hold down push to talk, it's okay, I can have the air conditioner hug and caress me all the time. It'll be glorious. But that means I'm ending the recording. Gross. So I hope you all enjoyed the session. I'll see you all next time. Short video! I might join at the last one. Fuck you.